Hello, good evening, and welcome to my channel. My name is Elvis. Here we'll talk about dreams, we'll talk about faith, we'll talk about spirituality. So if you know this resonates with you, I will advise you subscribe to my channel, you like, and please share the video so that this video can go viral and reach the right audience. So today we'll be talking about signs of glutton. Since you are being attacked with the spirit of glutton, since you are undergoing attack from the enemy with the spirit of glutton. So today we'll be reading from the book of Proverbs 23, 20 to 21. It says, "Being not among drunkards or among gluttons, eater of meat. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty, and slumber will clothe them with rag." Then Philippians 3:19 said, "Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mend earthly things." So with this Bible verse, we know the implication of glutton. One, it leads to destruction. Two, it leads to poverty. And three, it leads to shame. Also, it leads to stubbornness and rebellious. If you look at Deuteronomy 21:20, it leads to stubbornness, it leads to rebellion also towards the things of God. Because sometimes if God wants to speak to us, we won't be able to hear because we have been overfed. You understand? And sometimes this is not physical, not that we intend to, just that most of the time is the enemy attacking us with the spirit of gluttony. So, signs that you are being attacked with the spirit of glutton, the signs you see before you start to manifest the spirit of glutton in you in the physical realm. So number one, if you see yourself in a dream giving food in the dream, you are being given food in the dream, that is sign number one. Or sometimes you notice, you might not see the food, but you notice that what they gave you is warm. You understand? And it might be food. You know it is food. Not it might be food. You know it is food. You might not see the real content of the food, but you know that what they gave you is just food and it is warm. The second sign is that you see yourself purchasing food. You give money to buy food in the dream, and they give you food in return. Number three, you see in a dream whereby people were eating. You understand? You see yourself in a dream and you saw people, they were eating. And you notice the way they were eating was like gluttony. You understand? Eating food and swallowing food they can't swallow in the physical realm. You understand? So sometimes if you are buying those food, you will notice the food is hot or it is warm. or you see the content of the food, if it is rice, beans, or whatever. You understand? Sometimes you will not see, sometimes you just notice it is warm. So these are signs that you are being given the food, and you are being attacked with spirit of gluttony through food in the dream. So that is sign. So I want to give you another tactics the enemy use. The tactics they use to manipulate the dream so that you will not notice that you are being attacked with the spirit of gluttony. The enemy can manipulate your dream just to shift your focus. You might see yourself reading book. For example, what that tells you, it means gaining more knowledge in the physical realm, or it means God is about to grant you with wisdom. That was the dream meaning of you see yourself reading book in the dream. But if you notice, as you were reading the book in the dream, all of a sudden you see yourself giving food, or you saw yourself purchasing food. It is a tactics of the enemy to shift your focus. Remember, the end of a dream, majority of the time, that is what the enemy seed the dream to manifest in the kingdom of darkness. You understand? What he's trying to do is trying to shift your focus. But what you need to notice is the end of the dream, as that is what is important as a mostly the end of the dream. So now I've given you the signs, I've given you the tactics. Now I will give you the effects of this dream. Once you know that the spirit of glutton, once you see this dream, you will know that the spirit of glutton has been released in your life. Mostly when you see you were buying the food, or you see you were giving food, you understand? Know that the enemy has already sealed that dream. Now, the effect will begin to manifest in the physical realm. Now, these are the effects, whereby you see yourself imagining that you are putting food with your hand on your mouth. I don't know how to put it. It's like you are daydreaming. Now, you are daydreaming, seeing yourself putting hand on your mouth like you are eating. You can just sit down and you just daydream and see yourself putting food on your mouth. You have this mental picture of eating food you saw in the dream. You understand? Now you see yourself putting hand in your mouth like you are eating. Now you will have this mental picture of eating food, the same food that you saw in your dream. Now it is appearing as mental picture to you now in the physical. You just be, maybe you are reading, or you are working, or you are doing any daily activities. Then all of a sudden you started picture the food you saw in your dream. You understand? Sometimes you will have this food you saw in your dream at home, or you will try to prepare that same food in the physical. You understand? Like, if you don't know any better, you say, I saw this dream, I saw this food in my dream. Let me just prepare it, or let me go and buy it You understand? Please don't do that. You understand? Yes, please don't do it. I've tried both. Not that willingly. You understand? Subconsciously, I've tried both. Yes, it did not come out well. You understand? Yes, it was disaster to me. So, if you do that, you will fail. Sometimes you will have different food at home, only to find out you are craving for something different. You understand? There's nothing wrong if you need anything different. You understand? There's nothing wrong if you crave something different. It happens to all of us sometimes. But if you go and buy that food that you want, that you now crave, you eat what you buy and come back home, or you bring what you buy and come back home and eat and not satisfied, only to end up eating those you have at home and be overfed. You will even end up stocking your home with food just to continue eating the next day. You understand? These are the effects, the physical effects of you seeing yourself giving food, of you seeing yourself purchasing food, of you seeing people eating as glutton in your dream. You understand? This is what many people are going through. This always happens. I've encountered this dream several times. This always happens at the time of your breakthrough. Anytime you are about to break through in life, you just see someone just come and give you food, and you just eat. As you eat, as you finish eating that food, for that week or that month, you won't be able to control yourself. You will just be overeating, binge eating. Anything you see, you just be eating. You understand? Until that time of breakthrough will pass. Until that kairos moment will pass. You won't be able to get yourself. All you just be thinking is food. So these are the effects, the physical effects of you seeing yourself buying food, giving food, or seeing people eating as gluttony in the dream. So I've come to how to combat it. Anytime you have this dream, this is how to combat it now. Anytime you have this dream, don't eat for 24 hours. Drop your plate for 24 hours. And the spirit of glutton will leave you alone. If you don't eat, if you will be able to stay for 24 hours round the clock of when you receive this dream, that spirit will leave you alone for that season. You will say, oh, what of if I fast 6 to 6? I'm telling you, from my experience, it won't work. As you fast 6 to 6, you break maybe 8, 9. Believe me, before you go to bed again, you have eaten more than the food that you use in breaking your fast. I assure you, I've been there, I've done this. It has happened to me several times. So the only way that works for me, that is what I'm telling you. Drop your plate for 24 hours. Don't eat for 24 hours. You will notice the dream will leave you alone and never return back, at least for a season. If it comes again, drop your plate for 24 hours again. Drop your plate for 24 hours again. This is the only cure, and this is the only way to combat the spirit of glutton if you are being attacked with the spirit of glutton. So I hope this help. I hope this help, because we have come to the end of the video. If you try this, you will see it will work. Okay. Bye for now, and God bless you. See you in my next video.